Colonel Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
He's alive. Thank you, Corvo, thank you. My uncle's a good man, and one day he'll prove it. Here. I know you did this for the right reasons, but I want you to take this as a reward. It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me.
Ну что ж, приветствуем всех.
They're all correct. If this is going to work, we have to take down the Lord
Attention,
Regent and
all
of his
citizens
kiosks.
living on the north side of the river,
Yes.
between John Clavering
Hopefully the High
Boulevard
Overseer
and
is the
Dunwall
first
Tower
step along that
are
path.
advised to remain
And we must find a
indoors
girl,
until further
Emily.
notice.
Poor thing. Who knows what her mind is like, being there when her mother was killed.
I'd imagine the daughter of an empress is tougher than you think.
Quite right. In any case, we won't get the Lord Regent until we weaken his base. All the pieces are in play. He controls the city watch. Through Campbell, he had the religious faction. Someone is funding the military. And he currently has a majority in Parliament.
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brothers control the voting bloc for my family. I'm very much aware of that.
You did it! Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Corvo. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal, let's not forget. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Kaldwin can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne. We must act fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, to step out as the hero and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the Empress.
Yes, time is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Corvo. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with you later.
Так, сначала осмотримся. Никак не могу привыкнуть к этим прыжкам Корва. А, кстати, прыжки. Хорошо, дальность возросла.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. You are reminded that assaulting a member of the City Watch has been made a capital offense, and guardsmen are authorized to carry out this sentence on the spot. The offender's possessions are legally
Так, не забудь заглянуть к Пьеро. Что-нибудь улучшить. Даже если ничего интересного не найдем, ну, куда это он идет? Можно всегда поговорить с местными, может, что новое скажут. В конце концов, этой миссии мы все уже неплохую репутацию сделали.
Emergency grain rations will be available in the Civil Services District at sunrise. Please see your tax assessor to secure
Он решил
food
полюбоваться
coupons
стеной.
before requesting rations.
Размолвка в семействе Пендлтон. Кузина Анна, Морган и Гастис по-прежнему манкируют мной и не отвечают на мои письма. Прислуга говорит, что они уже несколько недель не появляются в особняке. Мои братья всегда были надменны и уверены в собственном превосходстве. Они и пальцем не шевельнут безвыгодно для себя. Прислуга говорит, что они уже несколько недель не появляются в особняке. Мои братья всегда были надменны и уверены в собственном превосходстве. Они и пальцем не шевельнут без выгоды для себя. Однако размолвка по поводу предстоящего голосования в парламенте зашла слишком далеко. Пока что полномочия лорда-регента ограничены, по крайней мере в том, что касается владений дворянства. Если же Морган и Кастис поддержат его, закон будет изменен, и тогда все мы, аристократы и простолюдины, окажемся в опасности. Умоляю, если знаете, где они, поговорите с ними. Лорд Тревор Пендлтон.
Memoir, Chapter 28. Waverly, Waverly, Waverly. The very name sweeps one away. She came into our cold marble hall and brought light and warmth. She changed our lives forever. It was only later I realized she was a traitorous little weasel, like all the Boyles.
Empress, you will be in the presence of the most important person in the entire known world, and you don't know how to curtsy.
But she's just a child. She's not even here. No one knows where she is.
Well, our masters are just as easy to find.
Кто это шушукается? И где? Дневник Хэблока. Запись 2. Мы не ошиблись, поставив на Корва. Он вывел Мартина из канцелярии Верховного Смотрителя и более того, он пробрался в самое сердце этого змеиного логова и расправился с Кэмпбеллом. Пока Корва с нами, мы можем дотянуться до любого. Что ж, выбор сделан. Обратного пути для нас нет.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This is a reminder that walls of
Так, это мы читали.
erected in our streets are for your protection.
Господи, кого я даже по названию знаю.
Corvo's proved his abilities beyond question. It's not anyone who can walk into Holger Square and put down the high overseer. And now we're faced with the question, could he be dangerous? Events are going to move quickly now. The storm's rising.
Так, здесь никого. Ну там едва ли есть что-то новое, но почему не заскочить?
Welcome back, Master Corvo.
Так, я точно помню, здесь еще как минимум двое должно быть. Где они?
Attention, Dunwall citizens. You are reminded that assaulting a member of the City Watch has been made a capital offense, and guardsmen are authorized to carry out this sentence on the spot. The offender's possessions are legally forfeit.
это читали или нет, не помню. Да, читали.
My, there is something to you, isn't there? You went and spanked the High Overseer in his own house. I hope the tools I designed for you function to your satisfaction. The fact that I am standing here and talking to you affirms that this is true, in several ways. Can I be of service to you?
Снаряжение улучшения. Монтажный инструмент. Одноразовый. Так, перезарядка. Берем. Боевой усыпляющий. Даже не знаю, по факту, как выяснилось, что дротики и так-то воздействуют в бою. Достаточно спрятаться. Амулеты. Ладно, если хватит пустить улучшение арбалета. Пока что, конечно, не видел, чтобы там были особо значимые амулеты. Но про запас мало ли что найдем. Так, благодарствуем Пикеро.
My mind works faster at night than it does during the day. I'm being swept away, and I can no longer tell if it's genius or madness. When Corvo arrived, he brought some force from the void with him. Or perhaps I'm more brilliant than I even supposed.
The Admiral was right in recruiting you. Nothing's been the same since the Lord Regent took power. But at least Campbell's gone and my uncle lived.
Интересная ошибка локализации. Или сами разработчики немножко не докорректировали. Так, этого парня я видел.
Emergency grain rations will be available in the Civil Services District at Sunrise. Please see your tax assessor to secure food coupons before requesting rations.
My father served in the field under General Alfred Pendleton, where he took the wound that crippled him. I hope I will do no less if called upon. Until then, well, there is plenty of silver to polish.
Мы же можем так поискать. Правда, я их еще бы силуэтом различал, было прекрасно. Не пройти нельзя. Привычка.
Sometimes I wonder if the plague is just going to go on and on and on and kill everyone ever, and it's the end of the world. Think of that.
Так, вроде бы со всеми переговорили. Уж не знаю, нашли ли мы все, что появилось по-новому. Но Кору, полагаю, можно и отдохнуть.
You're lucky I keep you on.
Lucky. This place would fall apart in 10 minutes without me.
Is that so?
In any case, you can't dismiss me. I went through the books this morning and found 5 mistakes you've made.
Very well.
You're lucky I found them before the Admiral did.
It is every
It's a nice
citizen's
old
duty
pub.
to report
These beds
criminous
have seen
speech
quite a bit of
and
use, I
action.
can tell you.
The state depends on you.
It was a milkmaid who started it. She took ill one morning after her chores, but the milk had already been delivered. That was all it took for them to wall the place off. Plague spreads fast.
Все еще недостаточно хорошо ориентируюсь в местном пабе.
I know the Golden Cat, not as a patron, mind you. I designed some specialized devices for them. I kept the blueprints, if anyone is curious.
Don't. I brought you tea as a courtesy to a colleague. I won't make that mistake in the future.
I'm sorry, I only thought... Never mind what I thought. Thank you for the tea.
I have to get back to the Admiral. He has news for me.
Hello, Corvo. I expect Martin will be joining us shortly. I hate to start your day with such a strange matter, but the servants heard something last night, moving through the storm drains beneath the building. Most likely a weeper, the poor bastard. There's no hope for them once the plague gets that far along. Nothing more than a shuffling corpse full of sickness and insects, if you ask me. I'd appreciate you investigating, just to be sure it's not a nosy guardsman that's getting too close. Here's a key to the hatches. I'd send a servant down there, but they'd die of fear on the spot, I'm afraid. Maybe Piero can concoct some sort of sleep poison for your crossbow if you want to go that route.
Странно. Я только подумал, что нам дадут немножко агрессивно подействовать. Но Адмирал сразу упомянул, что можно их взять и живыми. Не знаю зачем, но ладно. Пиро. Так, а вот тут вообще неожиданность.
Corvo, my friend, do you need ammunition or weaponry? Would you like me to craft something for you?
И ничего, ладно. Видимо, это было просто напоминание со стороны адмирала. Побегал по округе. Не нашел способа пробраться к тем рунам. Может, действительно снизу как-то надо будет подойти. Кстати, как сюда падальщики-то, ой, плакальщики пробраться могли? Все же закрыто. Старая записка. Прошу прощения, но на следующей встрече меня не будет. И вообще, я больше не приду. Это произошедшее настолько противоестественно, что меня до сих пор тошнит. Едва я это вспомню. Результат нашей работы я оставил здесь. Надеюсь, что крысы сожрут его до вашего возвращения. Прощайте. А, то есть это чьи-то подобные были. Кошмар. Я 2 ущербных падальщиков не смог тихонько устранить.
You went down there in the sewers? I thought I heard a weeper in there earlier. You're probably the bravest man I've ever met. Overseer Martin has arrived. He's with Admiral Havelock now. They want to talk to you.
Так, одну мы нашли. И вторую руну нашли.
Corvo, I trust you remember Martin, an overseer before, and perhaps again someday soon.
I owe you thanks for my rescue.
Indeed, you've given us a glimmer of hope, Corvo, because we've gotten what we wanted from Campbell's journal. You've done it. We know where Emily Caldwin is being held.
The Golden Cat, of all places. A bathhouse for aristocrats. Little better than a cursed brothel.
But there's an unfortunate twist. It appears that Pendleton's own kinsmen stand in our way. The twins, Morgan and Custis. Not only are they controlling Emily, but they have the controlling parliamentary votes we so desperately need.
Yes, the Pendletons have to die. But most importantly, Emily must be brought here safely so we can protect her until the Lord Regent and his entourage have been dealt with. Pendleton's waiting for you on the dock. He's asked to brief you personally. I think it's best.
Corvo, a moment if I may. Corvo, I've asked to speak to you myself. You see, I'm sending you to kill my older brothers, Morgan and Custis. They're horrible men. It's true, as you may have heard, cruel beyond words. Further, my brothers are close allies to the Lord Regent, and as long as they are in Parliament, we cannot gather the votes we'll need to stop the Lord Regent from further consolidating his power. These days, they're best known for exploiting their favor with him to cheat others out of their wealth. Let's just say that not every family evicted and quarantined for having the plague actually has the plague. I warned my brothers in every way I could. I really did. But they never did listen to me. They'll be at the Golden Cat tonight at their usual revels. They'll be protected by the City Watch, so it'll be dangerous. Now go. Please do it before I change my mind.
Campbell's book appears to contain much more than we expected. He was blackmailing a number of highly ranked overseers. With the information in his journal, we will be able to manipulate the religious faction. The overseers will bend to our will.
Ясно. Ну что ж, полагаю, смешивать относительно тихое времяпрепровождение. С активными действиями не станем. Поэтому на этом пока что все.
I'll take you to the Golden Cat when you're ready. I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me.